Uh, Starting out, it was just a little edgy, with the sun still on the track and the track real hot. It was a little slick, but Trevor was really good there in the beginning. Our car was just a little bit too tight. Late center and exit of the turns, I couldn't get it to where I could get the power down the way I wanted, and then the sun started going down, track started cooling off. We started freeing up the car, and the car was really good. So I can't say enough about Jason and these guys just giving me an awesome race car. And coming out here with Z-Line Designs and NOS Energy Drink, Combos, all the people that make this program special. And, like I mentioned, Jason and Brad Coleman did a good job working on the thing for me, getting it to where it was a race-winning car tonight. We were fast last year, come up just a little bit short, but this year was really good, being able to lead that many laps and run up front like that. And Harvick scared us a little bit at the end there, putting on two and having a good jump on us on the restart there, but we ran him down and able to pass him, so that was we're pretty happy about that.
If you win two more times, you break the all-time series record. What will that mean to have that record?
It's going to mean a lot. We have a certain someone on our team that won't go to victory lane, and I made a deal with him. He's never been to victory lane. He did come to the championship championship celebration with us last year in Homestead and come up on stage, but he's never been to a victory lane after a win. And earlier this year, he told us he wasn't going to come back on the road next year, so I told him if I get to win 11, he's coming to victory lane and getting his photo taken for his kids, and so he can have that photo hanging up in his house and be a part of something special. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to get to win 11, and hopefully more after that. I really like these cars, and that's I didn't like it so much when NASCAR went to the COT on the Cup side. I was just getting used to these cars over there. They had more horsepower and they had a couple different rules, but ultimately about the same thing. And when I got to Joe Gibbs Racing, I thought I was just hitting it. I was just getting ready to get going, and then we had the new car over there and the Cup stuff. But this car I really like, and it's fun, man. I've really grown accustomed to these things and learned how to drive them, and you can really drive the Nationwide cars hard because they don't have a whole lot of horsepower. So you can really try to make up a lot by being able to get more out of the car driver-wise versus, a Cup car. You'd have to slow it down and finesse it a little bit more. It would have been better if I could have sat on the pole. Darn Trevor Bain. No, it was good. Trevor's done a nice job, so I was proud of him tonight a lot. It says a lot about the team. It says a lot about, I think my confidence as a driver and my confidence in the team that they can prepare great race cars, and also Brad Coleman and what he does for us. He does a nice job. We just ask him to go out there and, give us some good feedback on what the car's doing, and Jason will work on it. He knows what I like, and so the guys have done a real great job at being able to do that the past couple of weeks. And I told Jason before the start of this thing, I said, man, if I win this thing, I just might not practice anymore. I think I screw it up more when I practice it rather than just getting into it. But I tell you what, I was screwed up out there until about I'm going to say about lap 100. I finally figured out how to run the place. It took me about 100 laps to get going. I forgot everything I knew about this place. So, once we made that pit stop there, that got the car handling a lot better, and we had that restart where Trevor was on my inside and I kind of left a little ways. I clicked on something and just kept doing it. Man, if anybody thinks this is not special, it is. We see Jimmy Johnson win 4 championships on the Cup circuit. I wish that was me. I wish I was that guy on the Cup stuff, because ultimately that's the highest level here. But for as well as I've run in a Nationwide Series, I still think there's a lot to be proud of here, and for Jason and for his family and all the guys on my team and their families. It's something to be really proud of and really special. We're still racing Cup guys out here and we're beating them. And it ain't because we're spending more money, that's for sure. Jason has done a really nice job along with Dave earlier, and now Kevin Kidd, that they built some nice race cars. So hopefully the success continues when we get to the new Nationwide car. We'll have a couple more races with that here this year. It's a fun racetrack. There's some similarities to Richmond, but there's a lot of differences. It's really, really technical on how you get around this place, and you really got to be careful sometimes getting into the corners and knowing what's coming up. And the bump in 1 and 2, it'll throw you for a loop. So, it's a fun racetrack. It's exciting. You're always on edge. You're trying to figure it out. And when you have a fast race car, man, I didn't feel like my car was driving all that great, but, we were pretty fast. I can't imagine what some of the other guys might have been feeling. I think Cup would fare well here. I think it'd be a good show. Hopefully one of these days, we can get a Cup race here and run at this venue. I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know if it's roads. I don't know if it's grandstands. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure that the Iowa Speedway would accommodate whatever we needed. This place will bring some people, that's for sure. It's really awesome to see the Iowa Speedway fill up like it does. And I don't know if they do a great job at promoting this race or if they just love coming out here and supporting the racetrack, but it's really cool to see the fan count here today. I think 60,000 plus or something. So, pretty awesome for a nationwide race, especially. And in today's time, all these people coming out was really special.